So this is the time when you and I decide to put someone, usually a celebrity or celebrity adjacent, in timeout.
They do it.
You've been a naughty boy. You've been bad.
I might have to put you on timeout.
I think somebody needs a timeout.
You're going into a timeout.
I might have to put you on timeout.
Time for Donna and Steve to put somebody in timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Timeout. I might have to
Okay,
put you on timeout.
did you get wind of this Brooke Shields story?
I read it.
Okay.
I felt uncomfortable
Okay.
and almost inappropriate. I felt like I shouldn't know what I know.
I kind of feel the same way.
But I also feel like what happened, obviously,
It's
shouldn't
not
have
okay.
happened. Yeah.
Right. So let me explain. Brooke Shields has a new memoir called Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old, Thoughts on Aging as a Woman. Okay. This is going to be coming out soon. So she shares something very personal that happened to her. She had experienced discomfort and chafing and bleeding since high school due to something in her Calvins that,
Calvin? Oh, okay. Underwear. Okay. Okay.
you know, what comes between me and my Calvins? Nothing. That was a very, very, very big ad campaign back in the 80s. Anyway, and that was a big deal because she was young. She was underage. But anyway, so she had something that she needed to get fixed. Okay. I'm being very delicate here.
What about this?
Okay.
I hope I read this correctly.
All right.
Did it have to do with something similar to the country of Libya? Does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So she had a situation with her Libya and she wanted to get it corrected so that she wouldn't have the discomfort and the chafing anymore. Okay.
Yes.
So she goes to a surgeon who corrects the situation. Okay.
Great. All of this, I think, is great so far.
Yes. So she had a reduction, if you will. Okay. You following?
I am following.
After she went under the knife, she went in for a follow-up checkup with her Beverly Hills surgeon, where he proudly informed her of adding a little twofer that she had not consented to. He had given her a rejuvenation, which is basically decreases the average diameter of the vajayjay,
I don't want to be in this room with you.
mainly for sexual reasons.
Even less now. I want to leave.
I do too, kind of.
Why'd you do this? We could have done anything else but this story.
Because this is an invasion. This is unbelievable.
Agreed.
This guy is in time out. He's so lucky that she's not slapping him with a lawsuit. So she was dumbfounded by this invasion, which is irreversible. And she said there was nothing that pointed toward this need to be tighter or smaller or firmer or younger.
We have to stop.
Especially there. She said she didn't even tell her husband about this for the longest time because she was so ashamed. He may have noticed though, honey. Okay, sorry. Anyway, she decided to share this intimate information with her readers, even though it's kind of graphic and TMI-ish. She said, if we were to change the way we approach and talk about women's health, then we need to bring up uncomfortable but real issues, Steve. Shame is no longer an option. So, this guy, first of all, not covered by insurance. So maybe he thought he was doing her a favor, but isn't that something you discuss first?
I think so.
And just say, while I'm down there.
This isn't like getting your car detailed and then they're like, by the way, I threw in a wax for free when you was on. This is not that. This is a permanent intimate procedure that is done that definitely needs the patient's consent.
Yes. That is not okay.
Agreed.
She ended up telling her child who felt helpless finding out that something bad happened to her mom. But geez Louise, not cool, Dr. JJ man.
I don't think
Person.
that is how we should refer to
Dr.
him moving
Libya.
forward. And I regret that
Yeah.
choice as well.
He was a Libya specialist. Anyway, the book is called Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old, Thoughts on Aging as a Woman. It hits bookshelves on Tuesday.
I bet you'll like this book. You should read it.
I love Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I probably
It's the latest memoir. I'm not giving you the John Stamos book back because possession is 9/10, and I've had it for a while. So you should get the Brooke Shields book.
Okay.
I don't know where the John Stamos book is.
What do you mean? How do you lose a big hardcover book?
I took it into the bathroom one time. I'm sorry. I'm human. And I don't know. I'll look around. I can't promise I'm going to look hard. I have a lot on my plate.
You're a disaster. A little bit of a disaster. You come across as if you've got your stuff together, but really you're all over the place.
It's like earlier, I told you I got busted on an important Zoom call yesterday taking notes on Yahtzee paper.
Yep.
That's my life in a nutshell.
I know.
Very quickly.
All right.
I want to put Jennifer Lopez in timeout.
Why?
J-Lo and Ben just finalized their divorce. Jennifer Lopez is keeping the $5.6 million engagement ring.
Sure, why not?
But that means that she now has, and this is why the timeout, she now has 6 rings from 5 guys worth a total of $17 million. And the reason of why not is something just doesn't feel right about it. She had the $130,000 ring from her first husband, Johnny Noah. Mm-hmm. Then she upgraded to a $200,000 ring with her second husband, Chris Judd.
Mm-hmm.
Her first ring from Ben Affleck worth $2.6 million.
That pink one, yeah.
They never made it to the altar, kept it. Husband number 3, Mark Anthony, put a $6.5 million ring on her finger, kept it. Her ring from Alex Rodriguez was only worth $2 million. But again, they never got married, kept it. And now all that bling is joined in some cemetery of marriages that weren't with Ben's new $5.6 million ring that she's keeping in the divorce. Something doesn't feel great about that.
Okay, this is way too open-ended. We are going to have to do our next episode of Timeout and follow up on this story, okay?
I don't want to.
I want to.
Fine.
Because I have thoughts. Goodbye.
Whose side are you on?
I'm not sure.
All right, next time.